HOA built 22 parking bars in my driveway, and the moment I saw them, one knew they'd made the biggest mistake of their entire petty reign. I stood there staring at metal bars drilled straight into my concrete, like they owned the place. My deed clearly states my driveway is fully private property, outside the HOA boundary by 12 feet. But Karen had been itching for a power play ever since I moved in. This time, she thought she'd finally corner me. The setup began with a series of bogus warnings she slid under my door. Unauthorized parking, non-compliant driveway usage. All nonsense. Considering I wasn't part of the HOA, I ignored her. She didn't like that. The incident hit at full force one Monday morning. I walked out to leave for work and found my driveway lined with bright yellow steel parking bars, 22 of them, bolted into the ground like airport barricades. Karen stood at the end of my driveway with a clipboard and a smug little smile. She told me the HOA had voted to reclaim the driveway as community overflow parking. I told her she had 15 seconds to get off my land. She said, "You'll need to file an appeal with the board." My jaw tightened in a way that scared even me. My reaction wasn't yelling. It wasn't rage. It was documentation. Cold, thorough, legal documentation. I took photos of every bolt, every hole, every piece of metal they installed without permission. I launched my drone for a full aerial sweep. I pulled out my deed, my parcel map, and the original construction blueprints from the city archives. And that's when I saw it. The HOA's boundary line ended a full 12 feet short of my driveway. They hadn't just crossed the line. They had marched a construction crew straight into a lawsuit. My plan formed instantly. I emailed everything to my lawyer. He told me to gather one more thing, the official blueprint showing the original property development layout. I drove to the county office, pulled the full set, and scanned every page. Not only did the driveway belong fully to me, it was legally protected as a private access easement. The HOA had no authority. Zero. Execution day came when my lawyer delivered a cease and desist, along with a demand for immediate removal and compensation for property damage. Karen tried to argue. Then she saw the blueprint. Her face fell like a collapsing deck, but it was too late. I had already hired a bonded contractor to remove every bar and document the damage. The consequences were brutal for the HOA. Their insurance had to cover the repair costs, the removal, my legal fees, and a settlement for property invasion. 5 figures paid directly to me. The payoff was watching Karen stand beside a pile of twisted yellow metal as the county inspector informed her the HOA was officially forbidden from approaching my property line again. I just smiled and drove down my perfectly clear driveway. If you love HOA justice stories, like the video and subscribe.